The Grammys are full of unexpected twists and turns. You never quite know how they make their decisions. In recent years, the Grammys have made some weird selections, like Bonnie Raitt winning for Song of the Year, and Jon Batiste winning for Album of the Year, but I have a long story of doing that. Today we're diving deep into Grammy history to uncover the biggest shocks and upsets. The 2015 Album of the Year category was stacked. It included Girl by Pharrell Williams, In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith, Multiply by Ed Sheeran, and Morning Phase by Beck. But Beyoncé's eponymous album was the front-runner. She had stopped the world at the end of 2013 when she dropped the visual album without warning.
World stop. Carry on.
So it was a huge surprise when it was announced that Beck had won the award. Morning Phase was an introspective album that showcased Beck's versatility and ability to craft a sonic landscape. But his win caused a huge uproar. When he went up to accept the award, the resident Beyoncé defender Kanye West joked as if he was going up to the stage to do what he did in 2009. Remember Milli Vanilli? They were chart toppers, making feel-good music in the early 90s. They had a huge day at the 1990 Grammys, taking home the Best New Artist Grammy. A failed live performance exposed that they were lip-syncing everything. When it was revealed that they were not the ones singing their hits, they were stripped of their Grammy. That was the first and only time that has ever happened. You're probably saying, yeah, but it's easy to say now that it has become an iconic song. But even back then, it had spent 9 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100. It ruled the previous year, so it was a shoo-in to win the Song of the Year award at the 1969 Grammys. So it was a big shock when it lost out to Little Green Apples by O.C. Smith. A good song, but Hey Jude wasn't just a hit. It was a cultural anthem, a masterpiece that transcended generations, so it was a big upset. It's 2018 at the Grammy Awards. The Best New Artist category is stacked with incredible up-and-coming artists, including breakout stars like Khalid, SZA, and Julia Michaels. However, when the envelope was opened, the winner was announced as Alessia Cara. Her win was controversial because Alessia had her breakout moment way back in 2015 when she released her debut album Know It All. So her being considered as a new artist was crazy. And many people thought that SZA was the clear winner because she has just released her classic album Control, and with time this decision seems even more egregious. What happened at the 1981 Grammys left many scratching their heads. As the awards night unfolded, Christopher Cross didn't just win 1 or 2 awards, he swept the Grammys. He took home a whopping 5 awards, including Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Best New Artist. Now this level of dominance was unprecedented, and the industry was left in shock. The controversy arose because Christopher Cross was overshadowed by other groundbreaking artists of the time. He won his award over legends like Frank Sinatra, Pink Floyd, and Barbra Streisand. Christopher landed his last Billboard Hot 100 entry back in 1985, and his career faded in just a couple of years. The 2014 Best Rap Album category was stacked. 5 iconic albums were nominated. Drake's Nothing Was the Same, Jay-Z's Magna Carta Holy Grail, Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid Mad City, Kanye West's Yeezus, and Macklemore and Ryan Lewis's The Heist. To the surprise of hip-hop fans, The Heist took home the award. The upset was significant because Good Kid Mad City was not just an album. It was a cultural phenomenon, hailed as a masterpiece that redefined storytelling in hip-hop. Macklemore recognized the controversy and took to social media to share a text he sent to Kendrick Lamar to tell him he was robbed. The decision triggered discussions about Grammy's understanding of hip-hop and the disconnect between mainstream success and critical acclaim. It's the 2011 Grammy Awards, and the Best New Artist category is a hot topic, featuring notable nominees like Justin Bieber, Drake, and Florence and the Machine. However, when the envelope was opened, the winner was Esperanza Spalding. Esperanza Spalding is a talented jazz bassist and singer, but her win raised eyebrows, especially considering the massive popularity of the other nominees. She responded to the backlash with kindness, but the other nominees were upset. Drake still talks about it 12 years later.
4 Grammys to my name, 100 nominations. Esperanza Spalding was getting all the praises.
2020 was The Weeknd's year. He released his critically acclaimed and commercially successful album After Hours, and the biggest song of all time, Blinding Lights. So when the 2021 Grammys rolled around, he was sure to dominate. But when the nominations rolled in, and The Weeknd was noticeably absent from the list, fans were left puzzled. The Weeknd took to social media expressing his disappointment and confusion over the Grammy snub. It was alleged that the Grammys gave him an ultimatum that if he performed at the Super Bowl instead of the Grammys, he would not be nominated. The Weeknd snub became a focal point for discussion with awards and recognition. After that, The Weeknd announced that he will no longer be submitting his music for nomination at the Grammys. What other shocking moment at the Grammys did I not mention? Tell me in the comments below.